You know what science says now? Even the so-called empty space is steaming with energy, Indra. Quantum physics. Even empty space is not empty. It has so much energy in it. How na? That you have to see with the proper models to understand that. Like there is no place without space. Likewise, Bhagavan na consciousness is even above space.
Radhe Radhe Ramuji, can God hear me chant when I'm all alone?
There was a question, when I'm sitting in my room and nobody is there, how will God know that I'm chanting the divine name? There is no place where he is not like light. As long as you are normal, the moment you chant, the moment you invoke him, the moment you pray, the moment you do devotion, it somehow makes that which is nirvikaram, nirgunam into a sakaram, sagunam, and it will start working with you. It will start giving you what is called as grace. The more faith you have, more the grace is. It all depends on your heart, you see. If you have faith, it will give back that in form of grace. The amount of love you show comes back as grace, you see. And just like how, if you have a proper photoelectric cell, if it's a pure cell, na, maximum energy. With a little dust, na, depending on that, you lose the efficiency. Na. That's why they say clean it fully and then do a prayer. Remember this, Bhagavan is omniscient, omnipresent, Allah, right? Nirgunanda is everywhere, as consciousness everywhere. There is not a place where Bhagavan is not. When somebody does devotion, when somebody chants with faith, Bhagavan comes. Otherwise, he is there. That's it. He is within us, he is outside of us. There is space within us. Na? Why? Because I'm sitting in space only. Show me a place where there is no space. Even vacuum has space. You know what science says now? Even the so-called empty space is steaming with energy, Indra. Quantum physics. Even empty space is not empty. It has so much energy in it. How na? That you have to see with the proper models to understand that. Like there is no place without space. Likewise, Bhagavan na consciousness is even above space. Space is a small power of consciousness. See, consciousness is even greater than that. So if you see, earth is contained here, air is freely flowing everywhere, water is here and there, and then next becomes light. Light space, Bhagavan is above space also. When the space itself is everywhere, you can't show me a place where there is no space. If you show something, there has to be space. Otherwise, you can't even show. Likewise, God is everywhere. And our Ramakrishna Paramahansa's example is like water vapor. You see, water vapor is everywhere. There is humidity now, 0.00001% humidity at least will be there. But humidity is there. Unless you condense that air, you can't get droplets of water or ice cubes of water for which your thirst will be quenched. So just knowing there is water vapor everywhere is not going to help. The same ever-present, omnipresent, ubiquitous water vapor, if you use this love and faith and prayers, the same water vapor which is existing in form of an unseen, ever-present, gaseous state of water condenses into water, into ice, and then it can quench our thirst also. And like that, God is everywhere, and he has the power to be in a form and a name also, and he can exist as a witness, as just consciousness also. When you say it as only consciousness, it is called like a wave property of light. It is there everywhere. But if you are a devotee and if you pray for him, even if you pray for God, not even telling his name like our Gajendra did. இதெல்லாம் எதுக்கு பாகவத்துல சொல்லியிருக்குன்னா இந்த ப்ராப்பர்ட்டி ரொம்ப subtle point that Gajendra called out to Bhagavan. Where did Bhagavan come from? He was there, right there. And because of that surrender of Gajendra, that which is Jagannivasam just took a form, because without the name and form, grace is not possible. Without prayer, that the divinity won't take a name and form for us. Like sunlight is omnipresent in whole of America during daytime. But sun is also separately there in the sky. Na? And sunlight is omnipresent. But that sunlight comes from a source called sun, na, which is self-effulgent. Andamari, the same Thakurji, which is omnipresent, is also here in the name and form. Omnipresent Thakurji, unless you become omnipresent, you can't understand. Because I think I am a name and a form, I need that God also to be worshipped in the name and form which he chooses. It's not my imagination. God is not man's creation. In fact, man is God's creation, you see. So here, that which Bhagavan or this consciousness takes as names and form, only that I can relate to, because I think I am a name and form. Na? Ramana Bhagavan says, as long as you think you have a name and form, the only way you can lead your spiritual life is by addressing the divinity with that name and form. Otherwise, we are fooling ourselves. And so, the simple question asked by one of the children, if I am chanting alone in my room, how does the God know it? And that's why I use the example of light. Light is omnipresent as a wave. It is a wave. It's generally there. But when there is a solar cell, it knows how to interact with it to create some positive energy. And it acts as a particle. Particle nale, there is a mass, there is a name, there is a form, etc. Wave na alam devel, you see. And so here Bhagavan is both Sagunam and Nirgunam. For people who are bhaktas, the same Nirgunam takes the form of Sagunam. This Bhagavatam nala bolda solven. So it clearly says, yes, the same Krishna, Brahmeti, the same conscious principle in me which makes my body work, Paramatmeti, Bhagavan Sri Krishna, Krishneti, Brahmeti, Paramatmeti, Bhagavaniti, Shabdhyate. The same light can be both a wave and a particle, depending on how the recipient is, you see. It is always both. But any bhakta goes and cries even in Atacama desert. And even there you pray, Bhagavan is there. You see, Bhagavan is there. Why? There is no place where he isn't. When you have that prema, you will get it
better. I understand that just like how space exists everywhere, Bhagavan too is present everywhere. He is within us, he is outside of us. It's just that we cannot see him. But if we chant the divine name with immense faith and invoke him, Bhagavan will hear and grace us. Without a name and form, grace is not possible. And without a prayer, the divinity cannot take a name and form. As long as we consider ourselves as having a name and form, the only way we can connect with divinity is through a divine name and form of his.